Hey guys, Osa here. Welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to fill you guys in with what my doctor was saying during my doctor's appointment today. So my iron levels came back normal. And I told her that was the same thing that happened last time, but we need to check my iron storage. Apparently they didn't run those type of tests. So she basically wants me, she said, because it's coming back as in normal ranges. And another thing that kind of gets me sometimes is that my normal range is on the lower end. So if the normal range is, I don't know, 11.5 or whatever it was, I'm coming back as 12 or 12.2, whatever it is. And it's still on the lower end. So I was trying to explain that to her. I was trying to explain that my hair is falling out. We've been going through this for year after year, and I'm starting to get really frustrated because you're not recommending the iron infusions. You're not recommending any of these other things for me. So she said, okay, let's take a step back. I said, we always take a step back. And she basically said she wants me to stop taking my iron pills because I'm in normal ranges. And she said, she did explain to me that taking iron when you don't need it is actually dangerous. And I said, okay, I understand that. But what is causing my hair to thin and to fall out? And why is my iron storage not increasing? Okay, the last time we checked it, it was at 48, and I'm supposed to be somewhere around 70 to have like normal hair growth and, you know, just your normal like functions. So she said she wants me to stop taking my iron pills for 3 months. I said my hair is gonna fall out. And she said, well, let's see, because now you've done a couple of other things. You stopped your major bleeding with getting an IUD. And she said, so that was probably your major source of like blood loss. And she said, now that you're 7 months, 8 months in, you're no longer having a period, you should see like drastic changes. So I said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna follow your lead. I'm gonna follow your lead, and I will stop taking my iron supplements. So tomorrow I won't take anything. And, you know, I'll just continue with my multivitamin, like my beef liver and my, magnesium and all the other supplements that I'm taking. I just won't take iron. So she said she's gonna test me again. I said, is it gonna be the correct test? Because I need to know what my iron storage is. And then your generic blood test does not test for that. And I was very specific when I was in her office the last time, saying that, yes, you're requesting a blood test, but which one is it? And she said, oh, it's the right one, it's the right one. And then I get here, it's not the right one. So these are the things that like frustrate people, because I feel like I'm my own detective trying to figure this thing out. And she's like, if you stop the iron and your iron completely, you know, depletes. I said, well, my hair is gonna fall out, but well, that's neither here nor there. Okay, go ahead. So she's like, okay, we understand that. She understands that. She said, if it does deplete, now we have to figure out, where are you bleeding? Like, where's the bleed coming from? We have to do a colonoscopy. We have to do an endoscopy. I said, we do this. It's like we go through this every single year, and I feel like I'm not making any progress, you know, any headway with the stuff that I have going on. So one of my YouTube subscribers, she basically said, continue with the red meat. You know, you don't have to do it every day, but if it's gonna be like twice a month, 3 times a month, continue with it. She gave some suggestions. I will definitely continue to try that. And I will also keep taking my beef liver. I do feel a lot better after starting beef liver. I won't even lie. I don't even feel like I'm actually absorbing the iron that I'm currently taking. So I'm kind of relieved that I can just stop that, because it does cause bloating, constipation, all those things. And, you know, from what I was looking up, you can have iron toxicity, and that can also make your hair fall out. So I don't want to be taking extra iron if I don't need it. But I did want to come on and just share with you guys. My shirt is so funny. We had ugly sweater day at my job. So I did want to come on and just share with you guys like my frustrations with not knowing like what's going on with me. I feel like I'm eating better, I'm drinking water, and I know it's too early to tell like all of the things, the benefits that I'm gonna reap over time. It's just, I'm frustrated because when your hair is falling out like crazy, you get nervous. And this is something I've been dealing with for the past 6 years. Like, I knew all about postpartum shedding. I just didn't think it was gonna last like forever. And I didn't think it was gonna last for, 6 years, nonetheless. But we are on top of it. I hope that we can, resolve whatever issue this is, and that I can just stop my hair from falling out. That's really like my biggest concern. Like I said, my hair will get longer over time. It's just the amount of hair that's falling out. I can't keep up with like trying to make my hair look thick. Like the density of my hair is just completely different, and it's just changed. And even when I look at my braids, like it just looks really thin, So if you are going through this journey, I know how frustrated you are, because I am incredibly frustrated. I just want to feel, our hair is such a big part of who we are, and how we show up in the world. And to know like your hair is falling out, your hair is thinning, it's just, you kind of like lose your confidence a little bit. But nonetheless, I feel like I'm doing everything that I should be doing. I'm eating better. I'm drinking more water. I'm taking my supplements. So I'm just going to follow the doctor's orders. I'm going to stop my iron supplements. I go back to see her in 3 or 4 months. I think we have it scheduled for sometime in April. So that is where I am. We're going to run my blood test again. And I just hope that I see a big change when it comes to like my iron storage. That's really the biggest thing. Like I get sick and tired of running the same panels, and I'm always at 11.8, or I'm at 11.5 or whatever it is. I'm like borderline. It keeps coming up as borderline anemic. And this was the first time that it went over 12. So I don't know if that's a good sign. I'm hoping that it's a good sign. But it just increases my anxiety level, because it's like I don't know what my storage is. That's the most important thing, is your storage, and like how your body is circulating the iron through your body. So if nothing else, what I can say is that the beef liver is definitely working. I'll continue to keep taking it, and I'll keep you guys posted. Like I know that I'm not the only one that's going through this. I know I sound incredibly like frustrated and overwhelmed with everything, but I've been dealing with this for so long that I don't know where to start. That's kind of how I'm feeling. And now it's like I gotta wait another 3 months, or I gotta stop taking the iron and then have my hair possibly fall out again. So anyway, I've rambled long enough. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for your suggestions. Please, if you are someone who's been dealing with this and you have any other suggestions, please put it in the comment section, so that I can, the next time I see the doctor, I can, share with her like what other people have gone through and what they did. So she was like looking at me like, how do you know some of these things? And it's just like, when I started talking to her about the iron storage, she was like, yeah, yep, iron storage is very important. I'm like, why are you not saying any of these things while I'm here? Like, why am I bringing it up to you? Like, yes, I'm no longer borderline anemic, but the cutoff line is, I'm still at the cutoff line. So I could like totally go back over to the other side. So why is this difficult? So anyway, I do want to follow doctor's orders. Iron is nothing to play around with, and you could really get sick if you are taking iron when you're not supposed to. So I will listen to her. She did ask me to stop. She checked my thyroid levels. Those are good, which I was very grateful for. I wasn't sure if that was contributing to my hair loss. So yes, if I find out any other information, I will come back on and share with you guys. And yeah, I love you, and I'll see you in my next one. When it comes to your hair type, you should always foresee beauty.